Hey, welcome back to Cinemamu. Today we're diving into a hot topic, Captain America, Brave New World. Why are so many people worried this film might flop? Well, we've got 10 reasons that have fans feeling a bit uneasy.
Either you can't see that or you don't want to.
Let's break it down and see what's stirring up all this buzz.
America caught without his wing.
So, ready? Let's go! Number 10, Captain America sequel without Captain America.
The country needs Captain America.
All right, let's dive into this one. There's no denying that Sam Wilson has big boots to fill as the new Captain America.
Feels weird.
While many fans are excited to see him take up the shield, a sizable chunk of the audience is still grappling with the idea of anyone other than Steve Rogers donning the iconic suit. This is a huge shift, especially considering Steve's deep roots in the MCU.
You're not Steve Rogers.
For those who've grown up with Chris Evans as the embodiment of Captain America, it's hard to imagine a sequel without him. Even though The Falcon and The Winter Soldier did a solid job of setting up Sam's transition, there are still those who feel the absence of Steve Rogers will leave a gaping hole in the narrative. To these fans, Brave New World might feel like it's missing the heart of what made the Captain America film so special. Steve Rogers himself. So yeah, calling it a Captain America movie without Steve has some people scratching their heads, wondering if it'll truly capture the essence of what they loved about the character.
You asked for me.
Number 9. Fans don't like that anyone can now be Captain America.
We need a symbol that can unite us.
Captain America's journey is nothing short of legendary.
Wilson.
It started with Steve Rogers, a scrappy kid from Brooklyn with a heart of gold who transformed into a symbol of hope during World War II thanks to the super soldier serum.
Stephen? Can you hear me?
His story was one of sacrifice, bravery, and leadership, culminating in him becoming a cornerstone of the Avengers.
I'm not looking for forgiveness, and I'm way past asking.
Steve's journey was deeply personal and resonated with fans because it felt earned. His transformation, both physical and moral, was the stuff of legends. Now enter Sam Wilson. Don't get me wrong, Sam is a decorated veteran and a man of great character, but he's just that. A regular human without the serum or the iconic origin story that Steve had. For some fans, this shift feels like it diminishes what made Captain America special. It's as if the title of Captain America can now be passed around to anyone. And that idea doesn't sit well with everyone. The Mantle feels less unique, less tied to the extraordinary journey that made Steve's Captain America so beloved.
I went under. The world was at war. I wake up, they say we won. They didn't say what we lost.
This change raises questions about what being Captain America truly means. Without the serum, without the backstory that's steeped in iconic moments of heroism, can Sam's Captain America really live up to the legacy?
The legacy of that shield is complicated.
For fans who've invested in the deep, rich history of the character, this shift feels like a huge, glaring hole in the narrative, one that's hard to reconcile with the larger-than-life figure Steve Rogers represented.
That's the Black Falcon then, I tell you.
Nah, that's Captain America.
Number 8. Comics show Falcon as Captain America didn't work.
He ain't a Falcon anymore, but he's still black.
When Marvel tried making Sam Wilson the new Captain America in the comics, it didn't go so well. Fans didn't really connect with it, and eventually Steve Rogers had to come back. This isn't just about Sam. Other characters have had the same issue. Remember when Thor became Lady Thor, or Hulk turned into She-Hulk? Those changes didn't always sit well with fans either. The problem is clear. If fans didn't love it in the comics, it's risky to bring that story to the big screen. Movies have an even bigger audience, and if the original idea didn't work well in comic form, it might struggle even more in theaters. So, with Falcon's Captain America already facing challenges in the comics, the movie could have a tough time winning people over. Number 7. Shortened runtime has fans worried.
Stand by for proof of death.
Here's a red flag. Brave New World has had its runtime cut down multiple times. It was initially supposed to be 2.5 hours, then 2 hours 15 minutes, and now it's under 2 hours. Plus, the film has gone through 3 rounds of reshoots. Fans are understandably concerned because we've seen this before with the Marvels. That movie also got shorter after reshoots, and let's be real, it didn't perform well at all. This pattern of trimming down the runtime at the last minute is making fans nervous that Brave New World might follow the same rocky path.
Either you can't see that, or you don't want to.
Number 6, fans feel stuck in the character originality debate.
Yourself, you're not Steve Rogers.
It's true, Black Panther was a massive success in spotlighting a black superhero.
Captain.
Marvel seems to be following that trend with Captain America. But here's the catch, introducing a new character needs to be done with originality and quality.
The legacy of that shield is complicated.
For Sam Wilson, Marvel has been laying the groundwork for years. He started as Steve Rogers' wingman, and eventually, Steve himself passed on the shield to Sam.
How does it feel? Like it's someone else's.
Marvel even gave us the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series to ease this transition. But despite all that effort, some fans still aren't fully on board with Sam as the new Captain America.
Oh no, my daddy told me it's Black Falcon.
Introducing him in a solo film as the only Captain America feels rushed, even though plenty of time has passed.
Whatever this is, Cap.
It's like they're pushing too hard, too fast, and fans aren't quite ready to let go of the past. Number 5, released in the first quarter, the movie graveyard period.
Be careful.
It's a well-known trend in the film industry that major blockbuster releases are timed around special holidays, like summer or year-end, to maximize exposure and audience availability. These periods often see a slew of big releases competing at the box office, but they also offer a prime opportunity for films to shine. Fans are a bit disappointed that Brave New World is slated for a February release. This time of year is often dubbed the movie graveyard, a period where films typically don't perform as well.
That's not good news.
Many hoped Brave New World would be lined up with other top-tier films of 2025, releasing mid-year.
Stand by for proof of death.
However, Marvel Studios seems to have a strategic approach. Releasing on February 14th, Valentine's Day, also coincides with Black History Month, just like Black Panther in 2018. This timing could boost the film's hype in the US, especially with Sam Wilson stepping up as the new Captain America, aligning with the cultural significance of the month.
You want me? Come and get me!
Number 4. It's not about race, but passing the mantle of Captain America disrespects the legacy.
Yeah, we do.
Passing the mantle of Captain America is a delicate issue for Marvel. It's not just about Sam Wilson taking up the shield. It's about a larger problem that involves transitioning such an iconic role, like what happened with T'Challa, which fans have had strong opinions about. Marvel can explain these changes through the multiverse, which opens the door for alternate versions of characters from different realities. In Brave New World, Steve Rogers himself chose Sam Wilson to be his successor, so the storyline has some foundation.
I'll do my best.
However, the issue is this. Captain America is a legendary character with a rich history. When the mantle is passed on, it can feel like the original legacy is being overlooked.
You asked for me.
This isn't just about the business side, it's about honoring the legacy of the character. If Marvel doesn't handle this transition with care, fans, especially those who've been with Captain America for years, might not embrace it as easily.
Either you can't see that, or you don't want to.
Number 3. Fans overwhelmed by the growing number of bad superhero movies. It's not just the MCU. Superhero movies across all cinematic universes have been up and down in quality over the past few years.
Who's saying that?
Everybody.
Many fans now find themselves expecting a superhero movie to be bad, even before watching it.
Your inner circle's been compromised.
This is a concerning trend. Marvel and other cinematic universes need to focus on quality over quantity. With so many superhero movies coming out, fans are starting to feel overwhelmed and even apathetic. Simply releasing more films isn't enough anymore. They need to deliver solid storytelling, great direction, and overall high-quality experiences if they want to keep fans excited and invested.
Crap.
Number 2, fans are confused. Do we still need Captain America for Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars?
Save some for us, Cap.
For years, Marvel fans have followed the MCU religiously, knowing that every movie and series connects to the next. Skipping even one could leave them missing important pieces of the puzzle for future films.
How are you guys planning on beating that? Together.
But with all the hype around Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars, fans are starting to wonder, How does Captain America Brave New World fit into these epic crossovers? Or even bigger question, does Captain America still matter in the MCU moving forward?
You and I haven't always agreed in the past.
With rumors swirling about the returns of iconic actors like Robert Downey Jr. and possibly Chris Evans, it's easy to see why Brave New World and Sam Wilson's role seem to be taking a backseat to all the excitement surrounding these other potential comebacks. Number 1, over budget. Reshoots and rewrites have been major challenges for the production of Brave New World. It's been reported that Marvel Studios and Disney have already spent a whopping $350 million on this film, which is a truly massive budget, especially when compared to previous Captain America films.
I'm willing to bet on that.
Keep in mind that past movies had heavyweights like Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans, who were paid top dollar. Still, the extra reshoots and rewrites have driven the production costs up even further.
Captain America, Brave New World.
Make sure the suit's ready.
If you break it down, the film is burning through $3 million for every single minute of screen time. The real problem here, this film has to perform incredibly well at the box office. With a budget this high, Brave New World needs to gross around $1 billion just to break even.
But even I can't deny
But here's the kicker.
the good that you've done.
With an opening weekend revenue target of $86 to $95 million, it's a far cry from what's needed to hit that mark.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And considering superhero films typically see a 60 to 70% drop in earnings by the second weekend, hitting the goal becomes even more challenging. At this point, for Captain America Brave New World, it feels like financial expectations may not be the best way to judge its success. So there you have it, 10 reasons why Captain America Brave New World might be heading towards a major flop this year. But let's be real, Marvel and Disney are masters of pulling off surprises, so maybe they've got a trick up their sleeves. I, for one, am hoping this movie comes through and gives fans something amazing to look forward to.
Someone's been pulling the strings on everything.
What do you think? Agree? Disagree? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Catch you in the next one.